I'm Helen Kennedy and I've been leading the Inclusive New Media Design project. What we're doing is we're trying to make sure that the World Wide Web works for everyone, especially people with learning disabilities. So we've been working with people who make websites, web designers, to try to make this happen. We've been running training workshops, kind of like a training course for web designers. And in the workshops, we've been talking about what they can do to make the web better for everyone and to include people with learning disabilities in the web. As part of the workshops, people with learning disabilities have come along, to about half of them, and they've tested out some websites. Lots of these websites have been made by the web designers that we're working with. And after testing them out, they've talked to the web designers about what the web designers could do to make the websites better. After the workshops, the web designers have gone back to their workplaces, and where they can, they've tried to change what they do to make their websites work better for people with learning disabilities. And there's lots of things they can do. They can include big, simple text or written words. They can include a button that users can click on if they want the text to be read out or spoken aloud. And they can ask people with learning disabilities what they think of the websites that they're making. And there's lots more information about what web designers can do in this website. So another important thing that we've been doing in our project is to talk to as many people as possible about what we found out and what we've learned, either through this website, by talking to people, or by writing about our project. It's really important to us that lots and lots of people find out the interesting things that have been going on this project.